And my main purpose in that is just to gain more knowledge on our society, on our culture, and also to use it to benefit what I want to do in the future. I think that Journey to Pakistan was definitely a very, it really brightened up the image in media, and it also brightened up the image in youth's eyes, because as a youth, when you go to school and stuff, you're always wanting to look for your own group and stuff. And for a lot of the years, both in Carleton and at Ottawa U, PSA, which is the Pakistani Students Association, we've always been looked down upon, or Pakistanis will run away from other Pakistanis just because of like the image we've been given. So after Journey to Pakistan, we found more youths have wanted to take part in organizing events with CPA, getting bigger, getting well known and stuff, and just the feedback we received was so positive that ever since then it's just motivated and inspired more youths to participate and get to know one another within your own culture and make your own culture more aware and spread out throughout Ottawa.
So what's the future plan in the youth wing?
As a youth wing, I think the future plan for us is that not to take over CPA, but to maybe as they have their own executive team, to maybe create a youth executive team trying to handle and take over those sort of positions, so that we're put in more positions of authority. And so when you're given that responsibility, you know that you have to fulfill it to make a change, and if you're that motivated to do it, and once you've been given a role, a specific role, then youths tend to be more encouraged. I think for now it's just very good that youths are even being encouraged to be involved, because this is the first time that we've actually had this many youths participate actively in consecutive events. And so it wasn't just after Journey to Pakistan that it died down, that youths weren't involved. Like all the time now, youths will call up and ask like, okay, we want to get involved, we want to do this, these are our talents, our expertise. I definitely believe that it does provide us with more ideas, and just watching and learning about different, like the variety of ways that Pakistani culture has been expressed in different sort of communities, and how it's being expressed, and how different people are accepting it or rejecting it, whichever. It's just very neat to see different people's reactions and different people from one culture in different countries and portraying that same culture.
P5.mov. On June 5th, physicians from the Association of Physicians of Pakistani Descent of North America will provide free health services as part of the Apna National Healthcare Day. Please visit www.apna.org for more info and for a location near you.
नाज़रीन, सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान आपका अपना प्रोग्राम है, आपके दिलों में रहता है। पिछले हफ्ते मेरी मुलाकात हुई मिशिगन में कुछ लोगों से। उन्होंने कहा कि आप हर हफ्ते को हमारे घर होते हैं। बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि आपसे मेरी मुलाकात होती है, आमने सामने होते हैं, और फिर आपसे मेरी फ़िज़िकल मुलाकात हुई, आपसे जान पहचान हुई। बड़ी खुशी है कि आप मेरे प्रोग्राम को बेहद पसंद करते हैं, और यही वजह है कि प्रोग्राम दिन दूनी रात चौगनी तरक्की करता हुआ आपके दिलों में घर कर चुका है। ये आपकी आवाज़, आपकी पहचान, आपकी महक वतन से दूर वतन की आवाज़ है, और हम सब का सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान है। ये सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ आपके लिए है। नाज़रीन, इससे पहले कि मैं मज़ीद आपसे गुफ्तगू करूँ और आपको बातों में उलझाऊँ, आइए देखते हैं कि आज के लोकल ग्लोबल में क्या कुछ है। नाज़रीन, आज़र अली ख़ान ने खुसूसी मुलाकात की है लेज़रस से। ये एक रैपर हैं और इनका असल नाम है कामरान ख़ान, और ये फाइनल ईयर के स्टूडेंट हैं मेडिकल के, और अपनी एजुकेशन में भी माशाल्लाह आगे हैं, और अपने इस रैपर म्यूज़िक में भी ये काफ़ी आगे बढ़ चुके हैं। MTV में भी इनके कुछ गाने आ चुके हैं, और अब ये चाहते हैं कि नेशन वाइड, वर्ल्ड वाइड एक उभरते हुए फ़नकार भी हो और एक अच्छे फिजिशियन भी हो। आज़र अली ख़ान ने मुलाकात की है, आइए देखते हैं कि मुलाकात कैसी हुई और उसमें क्या कुछ हुआ और क्या बातें हुई, और कामरान खान क्या चाहते हैं और उन्हें क्या मुस्तक़बिल है। मुलाज़ा फरमाइए ये रिपोर्ट।
Got the flag of the whole world strapped on in my armory. So hang me, Saddam me, bomb me, but you honor me. Enemies on me, but my fans calling me the rise of falling kingdom. Rise of a kingdom whose depiction non-fiction is his distinction.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here today with Lazarus, aka Kamran Khan. He's currently in medical school right now. He just came to the award show we had last night, the Safira Pakistan's awards show. And I'm just kind of here to speak with him a little bit about how we got to this point. You know, Lazarus, nice to meet you, boss.
Nice to meet you. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Assalam, man.
How's it going?
Alhamdulillah. How was your flight?
Flight was good. It was nice to get out of Detroit for a good weekend, and it was fun. You know, just being airbound is always crazy.
Yeah.
It's always fun, exciting. So it was fun to touch down in LA because it's snowing outside, and I woke up in the morning. It was cold. I had my big jacket on, but as soon as I touched down in California, it was like 80 degrees.
70 every day.
Yeah.
Like that every day.
Good weather. It's a good place to live. A lot of traffic though.
Too much.
A lot of traffic. Hard to get from place to place, but it's a wonderful environment. A lot of things going on all the time.
Really opposite from Detroit, huh?
Well, Detroit got it going on too. Detroit has a lot of stuff always going on, but it's everything's close together, so it's easy to get from one point A to point B. Over here, it's like it's gonna take a minute to get from one place to another.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about Detroit, man. How'd you really come to, did you grow up there? Did you kind of live somewhere else before?
Yeah, I grew up, like I was born in Detroit. And then my family, you know, we came up from the inner city and then we moved up to the middle class and then we kept moving upwards as my dad, you know, he's a, you know, engineer.
Yeah.
He worked at Ford Motor Company.
Okay.
And, you know, he really, you know, he was all about working hard, and that's something that he put down on me. That's something that he put down on my older brother and my sister, and you know, it's all about work ethic, and that's what I'm all about. You know, ever since just growing up with him there in my life, my parents, you know, have been really, they've been aiming to, you know, get us successful in whatever way we could.
You in any way possible. Yeah.
And I just, you know, I'm just, you know, I just like to work hard. I'm a hard worker, and for me to do whatever it is that I wanted to do with my life, I just wanted to be really good at it. You know, I want to be good at what I do, and I love working. You know, something that I like to do. I love to work. When I'm studying in school, you know, I don't want to be medium or mediocre. You know, I want to be the person that's just aiming to get the highest score in the class. And when I'm on the microphone and when I'm performing, you know, I want to make sure that it's something that's upper echelon level.
Definitely. So tell me, I know you're in med school right now, you know, subhanAllah, and you're rapping, you're pretty heavy in the rap game right now. So tell me what, like, you find the balance in between two, or you giving one more than the other? Like, what's your focus about that?
The thing is, I think it's impossible to do both with full focus. It's very divided, because if you are concentrating 100% on being a rapper, then you cannot concentrate 100% on being a doctor.
Absolutely.
So the formula I utilize is basically just based on circumstance. You know, if I'm in a situation where I'm studying for a 10-hour exam in medical school, I'm obviously putting the rap to the side and I'm focusing 16 hours of my day concentrating strictly on that particular exam. I block everything else out, and it's something that's been difficult to handle and to work with, but it's something that I've developed and it's something that I do. And when I'm rapping and if I'm getting ready for a performance or for a show, then, you know, I can't completely put my medicine to the side, because that's, you know, that's my career. But I, you know, I figure out ways to implement more time into my music. And when I come home from a 13 or 14-hour shift, I write in the studio. And you know, alhamdulillah, I have people in my life that accommodate me and allow me to go to you know, get in the studio and give me a studio session at my convenience. And I feel very blessed to have those people in my life that that appreciate what I'm doing and see the vision and passion that I have to do what I, you know, what I do.